You guys can hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Let's see if everybody can hear me. I haven't used this stuff in such a long time. How's everybody doing? You guys can hear me? Give me one in the chat. Yep, I'm here. Oh, haven't done this in a long time. How's it going, Grace? Johnny Harper, how's it going? Heavens Essentials, good to see you. Nicole, good to see you. Blake, good to see you. Guys, I wanted to show you this. You guys can see this. Blake actually made this for me. Right there. Isn't that pretty cool? And then good buddy Chelsea made me a, well, green screen's messing it up, but a bracelet. And I actually got one that'll fit me now. Much stuff in the burner. It's been a rough time. I mean, I didn't even put anything together tonight. I just, boom, here we go. Not my normal stuff, that's for sure. Oh, these sets are really messed up. Wow. I have to go through here and check and fix all this stuff. Camera's out of whack. I was actually thinking about doing that, Johnny, and I'm like, nah, I better not. I was going to pull up the old Call of Duty and play that and have a little chat. But the problem with that is you can't play and read the chat at the same time. And I feel like I'm cheating you guys if I'm not answering questions and talking to you. So it's kind of a bad thing all the way around. But it's good. It's actually a really good thing to being behind the hot seat here. I haven't been on here in a long time. If you guys can, don't forget, hit the thumbs up, share this out. We got 8 people in the room. We got 5 likes. That's a good. Yep, Johnny, I got a lot of wood to cut up. I got a lot of that pile's already gone. I think I got 8 feet of it left, so we've been pounding on that. Getting that all taken care of. You talking about my studio there, Johnny, or what? Hey, Blake, good to see you. Evan's second live stream. I just threw this up because Grace wanted me to go live, and a lot of people have been asking me, hey, when are you going live? When are you going live? So I figured out I'd throw it up there. Thomas, good to see you. I know I haven't been going live. I've been so busy with the garden. I will be having, guys, a video coming up. We're going to do a walkthrough of the gardens here real quick. Good to see you, Mel. I can throw the link up here. We can pull up StreamYard. I hate StreamYard. What a passion. It is so tiny. me try Google Live once. Yeah, I'm not one for the old let's see here. It's like I'm like new to this or something. It says it has lost access. You see that? That's because I don't have my second camera set up. So what has everybody been up to? I hope there's you guys been working in your gardens and getting things going. If you guys haven't seen what's going on in the real world, it is not a good thing. So being self-efficient is going to be a huge thing right now. There is so much BS and everything else going on there that hey Sandy, how's it going? Yeah, I'm back for now. Guys, if you can, share this out. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up when you come in if you haven't already. Also, guys, we are working on a new channel. There's 2 other people involved in that, and it's going to be a kind of like a Bible and talking about scriptures, and I'm going to put it with end times and what we're dealing with now. So there's a lot of work going on behind the scenes on that channel. So when that's up and running, I will let you know. I am waiting for the other 2 to get things rolling, and then we're going to take off. And that will be on, I think, either Saturday or Sunday, however they want to do it. Hopefully Saturday. And then we'll have that. Hey, Canoe Hound, how's it going? I got to get my stuff straight here. I can't believe I got this all messed up. Whoa! Well, that ain't the right one. I really got to work on this stuff here. Working so hard in getting stuff ready to get going, and in the oh, wrong one. There you go. It's funny that this thing is calling out my old camera. Hey, give me a second, guys. I want to do some figure in here. You guys are seeing how it's done now, behind the scenes. There we go. Well, thanks for stopping by, Dennis. Yeah, it'll flip over here pretty quick and refresh, get rid of the green screen. There we go. Yeah, Grace, I got a lot of smoke videos going there. Guys, if you can, share this out. Hit the thumbs up as you come in. Like it, share it. Good. Thanks, Dennis. Good to see you, too. Wow. Hey, there he is. Yeah, Dragon, thank you so much for the super chat, buddy. It's good to see you. I've been keeping low profile because actually I'll tell you guys, the last live stream that I did, I got kicked off for no reason, and it just irritated the crap out of me. So I did a test, and I changed my stuff to gaming, and I went on Call of Duty and I played, had no problems whatsoever. So then, it was like a week later, YouTube says, you know, if you can judge your own stuff, we're gonna let you do that. And ever since then, everything has been fine. But when that day they kicked me off and they shut my live stream down and they took it off the air totally, that just irritated. And we were talking about, you know, this normal stuff. So thank you, buddy, so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. It is good to see everybody. I'm glad to be back in the behind the YouTube here. We have a lot of videos coming up here, guys, with actually I'm going to do a part 2 of the chainsaw video. I'm going to show you some tricks to the trade for how to keep your saw running top, and some little tricks that can help you out later on down the road so that thing fires up. And we're going to do some chainsaw maintenance, cleaning the bars, all that stuff is coming up. The walks of the gardens and stuff like that. I got a video coming up here on tomatoes and a bunch of other stuff that I'm not going to talk about, but I've got probably at least, I want to say 500 gigs of video so far that I got sitting in the background. So Dragon 50 cal, now we're talking my language. But if you guys haven't, you know, really think about what's going on now, I know I've been preaching so hard about this for years. And now is the time, you know, you don't have to have a whole bunch of stuff in your basement. You don't have to have all that stuff. You can grow your own stuff and grow your own foods. And if you don't have an area to do it, you know, you can use pots, swimming pools, whatever you can use. But see what you can do, because I think that it's a very, very important time for that. Good to see you, Fox. The music ain't too loud, is it? Like I said, I haven't been playing with this for a long time, so I just kind of jumped in here. Guys, give me... Yeah, Fox, I'm tired too. I go to bed around midnight, and I get up as crack of dawn so that I can get out there and get working. Guys, give me a 1 if you like the music the way it's at, or if it's too loud or you can't hear it, let me know. YouTube is telling me I got an error. It is actually really good to see everybody. I'm, I'm glad you guys stick with me, and because I know that. All right, music's good. We gotta get back to the normal. In the woods with Wolfie, good to see you. Thanks for coming in here. Fox, I got 8 feet of that. We had 10 cord brought in, and I got 8 feet left. So I probably got another 2-3 to go. We took some of Mal's advice, and I've got some in my gardens. I have the market garden going on in there, so I got a couple rows of that going on. Some peppers. We made a hoop house, so we got videos of that. So there's a lot of videos that are gonna be coming up. I guess if I'm gonna be doing lives, though, I gotta find a place that I can bring people in. If you guys haven't figured it out yet or haven't heard about it, Zoom is run in China. So I got rid of Zoom in a heartbeat. That's why I don't do too many things with panels, and I've been working with trying to get StreamYard back up. Hey, Howie, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you. I'm going to hop on here and see how everything is going. We got 17 in the house. We got 13 thumbs up. I see YouTube is playing around too here with loading issues. And now it says I'm buffering. Not cool. Food Forest, Howie's in the house. Grace, you got radishes, and it's just been way too warm for us to get radishes. I'll do more of those in the fall. Mal, you worried about your chicks? I just let them go. Believe it or not, chickens are pretty strong. They'll do fine just by themselves. I do want to get a hold of Mal again, and now that we have the gardens up and going, I know there's a whole lot of questions, and I want to do a part 2 to what we started with about when we were doing the pruning of the pepper plants and the tomatoes and stuff, and now this stuff is in the garden. I want to do another video with some actual footage of what it looks like, and we're gonna go from there, because I think we need to do a little bit more explaining with the you have the suckers, how to trim a tomato plant, how to trim a pepper plant when they're in the garden. So I think that's Mal, if you're still in here. Sandy, thank you so much for throwing up his link for Dragon. You got 6 plants, 6 tomato plants that are doing hot? Yeah, Fox. It's the bigger the garden, the more headaches you got because you got. I mean, up here this year, I noticed that some of the bugs not buffering here, Mark. Okay, good. It says I got an excellent connection now. I don't know what was going on before. So I want to talk about that a little bit about gardening, and then I want to also talk about what is actually going on in the world and some of the things that we can't change what's going on. There's a lot. The world has changed itself, but we can adapt and we can come out ahead. So I want to talk about that. So I got to get going on some live streams and get things cranking here. Mel's outside playing in the barn. It's 11 o'clock at night and you're on the barn. And actually I had an idea because I had a sponsor give me their sleep system for their hammock. What are your guys' thoughts for doing a 30-day challenge of sleeping in a hammock every single night? Obviously I gotta go to work. But I was thinking about setting up a camera and doing a live shot of that at night, and just to see what it's like to sleep in a hammock for 30 days through all our different types of weather. What do you think of that? Midnight here? I got an hour to go before midnight. Would you guys want to watch that, I guess, as that's the biggest thing? 30 nights of not sleeping in my bed, that'd be I don't know if I'd like that. Fox, just do it. Well, heavens, there's a difference. I've learned that a hammock depends on how tight you got things. It really does make a difference, and I can sleep pretty good in a hammock. Pickling radishes. Oh, hey, I got something for Howie here. Hang on a second. So Howie, I went and did some little sampling of my horseradish, and you can see how massive that tuber is. So I did a little research on horseradish, and what I found out is the health benefits from this is amazing. It's another cancer fighter, and there's a bunch of other stuff that goes along with it. So it's one of those things that it's almost like a must-have in a garden. There's so many. I'm going to be looking this year how to preserve this better. We are going to be doing. I got a whole. This is actually my uncle gave me this from his plant stock, and they were just humongous. But that thing is gigantic. That's almost probably 1.5 inches on the base here already. So guys, if you have a garden or you got a place that you can put some horseradish root is very, very healthy, and the medicinal benefits from this is amazing. Kills parasites. Yeah, that's one of them. And it was cool. This is really spicy. Almost takes your breath away. Yeah, Howie, I don't want to do the vinegar and sugar thing, though. I want to preserve it so that I can do just like I did. As I want to, I'm just going to take enough for the summertime that I need, because it's a really good condiment, is what most people use it as. But medicinal wise, this thing has some huge benefits. So that's where I'm really looking at. Yeah, burgers, hot dogs. Believe it in Wolfie. Steak and horseradish. If the steak is cooked right, this is amazing condiment on steak. Believe it or not. Yeah, Howie, I got some it's just humongous. I mean, if you look at that base on there, that thing is just huge. Great bug spray. I can eat it. That was pretty good. There's something in there too that I read, Howie, about helping with teeth. I'm gonna bring it up once so I can read it to you guys. All right, here we go. So, horseradish benefits: calcium, dietary fiber, phosphate, magnesium, manganese, potassium, vitamin C, and zinc. And this is where it gets really good. Prevents cancer, strengthens your immune system, treats urinary tract infection, treats sinus infection, relieves pain and inflammation, regulates your blood pressure, aids in digestion, improves your health of your teeth, and it improves your metabolism. That's just some of the stuff. Clinical studies show that it slows the spread of cancer, especially in liver, through multiple mechanisms and cellular levels. Lessens inflammation, improves inflammation disease, chronic inflammatory disease by blocking your ultra pro-inflammatories. Acts as an antibiotic agent, especially against E. coli bacteria. Now that's a good point right there, guys. Is that, if you guys didn't see the big meat thing that just came out with 40,000 pounds of meat, that's a good one to have. It speeds up wound healing. Acts as an antioxidant, antifungal. So there's a lot of great health benefits from eating horseradish. But the thing of it is too is that you got to get it fresh. You got to get it. Yep, Howie. That's why I just read prevents cancer cells. So there's a huge thing with this. Mal, you taking off? Take care. Get some sleep. Them Canadians, they get sunburned too easy. Night, Mal. We love you. Have fun. Family Farm. How you doing? Wade. Good to see you. I got a question for you, Mel. How does Mel not get sunburned? I love horseradish, Grace. I think it's like I made some of the condiment style, but it's eating it fresh is way good. Good night, Mel. Take care. God bless. We're doing good, Wade. Why was Johnny? Why were you put in? Oh, I know why. There, that took care of that problem. I forgot I was using StreamYard. Thompson Jordan, do well, Wade. Good to see you. Don't worry about it, Johnny. Mexican blood helps. I'm not Mexican. I can tease her because I got sunburnt first, and I was bad. I mean, I couldn't even put a shirt on. It only takes a couple hours in the sun and sitting out in the garden weeding, and that does it. Yeah, Nicole, we got that taken care of in a hurry. Freaky Geek, look at that. Unbelievable. Good to see you. Yeah, Johnny's blue now. So we'll take care of that problem. Need lemon. Okay, Howie. You're a quarter Mexican, Mel? Hey, there's a good one. Single Dad Homestead. Good to see you. How are you doing? Hope everything is well, and I hope you're having a blessed day and staying safe. We're just talking about the old famous horseradish. I decided to go and get some of that out of the garden, and I had one plant sticking out by itself there, and I decided to go and pull it to see how big it was. And I'm definitely going to be going and checking more of that out because that's a nice size already. That's a good size tuber. All right, Mel, take care. Guys, if you haven't and you don't know who Single Dad Homesteading is, please go check him out. He's got a great channel, he's got a great daughter, and they have a lot of fun over there. You guys are staying safe and all this mega roll out there. That's good. Someday, Single Dad, I'll have to have you up on a panel here. If you're up for that. Some people say that. There's this one is actually it's a little bit spicier than the original one that I had. Like I said, I got the tubers from my uncle years ago, and I let this sit in the ground for 4 years, and this is the first time that I picked it in 4 years. And the leaves are just humongous. They're probably close, pushing 3 feet by now. And so I had one wandering plant, so I decided to go and pick it, and wow. Yeah, guys, he's got some really good videos. Go and check him out. That's cool. Yeah, we'll have to do that. I like to see the other side of the fence every now and then and see what's going down in the south. So. Like I said, guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs out, share it out if you can. I've tried another nip of this. I can see why it's good for the teeth, though, because you got to have good teeth just to get through it. Johnny, if you like elephant garlic, get the Siberian garlic, the purple one. You'll love it. It has a lot stronger, potent taste, and the health benefits from garlic. Not only is it's one of the top antibiotics, there's a lot of great health benefits for it. Ooh, that one's spicy. I sure will. If you can here, I'll put my email in here so you have it. And then you can send me an email, and then we'll do some garden talk. And guys, he's also a vet like me, so that's another plus. North Star Prepper, good to see you. There's my email there. Yeah, Freaky, it's not a hot, it's a spice. It's like when I know when I took off of this one, it was enough when I breathed through my nose, it was enough to take my breath away. Yeah, Johnny, you really like the Siberian garlic. I think it's a lot. No, that's a hard neck. It's not a soft neck like the elephant garlic is. So you plant it for us, we plant it in the fall, and then I let it sit all the way through the winter, and then we'll pick it in the middle of July, somewhere in there. RG, good to see you. How you doing? Hope all is well. Just leave them alone, Freaky. They'll come back next year, and you'll have nice garlic. And you guys can do like take some extra virgin olive oil, take some garlic in there, and you'll slow cook that. So you don't want the oil getting hot or anything, but you just want it to get a nice slow cook, and then you have a nice oil that is infused with garlic, and it's good for Italian foods. It's real simple to make. It's good for you. It's another way to use up your garlic. I dehydrate a lot of mine, and then we make tinctures out of it. So, but I only use a soft neck because they're a lot more potent. I'm going to be checking here this week too about making a horseradish tincture and try that out. Wade, you want to braid a hard neck? I want to braid a hard neck. Oh, breed. Yeah. Yeah, 6.5. Uh-huh. All right, Chris, thanks. Yeah, I'll get in touch with you, and I will set up a time, and it's usually on a Saturday if that works for you. I gotta say something though, Blake, if you're still in here. You don't want to sleep with this because you'll wake up in the morning with cuts in your t-shirt or bleeding. It's actually pretty sharp. Nicole, what's hard to grow there? Single dad, we did. We usually harvest our chaga in the wintertime because that's when the all the nutrients from the birch tree will go into the chaga, and that's the best time for us to harvest it because the cold, like they call it the burr months, like when you're supposed to trim your apple trees and stuff like that is in the burr months. Same thing with chaga. You want to get chaga in the burr months. So we got enough for the year. It wasn't a big harvest like that big one that I had. This last year was kind of, we did that 7-day extreme winter challenge, so that took up a good portion of my winter just getting that planned out and getting everything going from there, and then we got the videos out from that. But we were able to find a nice amount so that I got enough for this year. All right. Yeah, just let me know when you're free, and then we'll set something up and talk about homesteading. I mean, that's... How's everybody's gardens doing? I know some places are flooded, dealing with cold, and we've been dealing with the heat and humidity. That's awesome. Have you been doing any ginseng hunting up there? Because I know you guys got ginseng up in them hills. Yeah, chaga is such a good thing for, I mean, it's an all around a very good medicinal plant to have. You can make tea out of it. When you're done with it, you can use it for fire tinder. There's so much benefits to chaga. You want to come up here for a challenge, huh? That'd be kind of fun. I'll tell you what, us homesteaders, we can kick down. I'll tell you that. I was even for my age, I was still happy that I can go out there and play around in 30 below. All right, Howie, man, you take care. God bless, and thank you so much for going and helping at the food bank, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about. See, that's the funny thing, though, RG. Horseradish root can grow just about anywhere. It's like a weed. Once it's set, it just goes. Wait, it was 130 degrees. That is just outrageous. Yeah, Chris, chaga is amazing. It's one of my favorite things to go and hunt. And I've got stats and stuff. Last year we found out my mom had stage 3 lung cancer, and it actually helped her all the way through her chemo, and now she's doing radiation, and it still has. She's got all her hair. The doctors cannot figure out why her blood tests are coming out the way they are, and she had no problems whatsoever. So I'm, knock on wood, I'm hoping that it can continue that way. That'd be kind of fun to go out there. The last 2 guys didn't expect it to be as cold as it was, and when I before this one, the coldest I've ever gone out with was and stayed out there for 7 days was 15 below. So when I did 30 below, it was a trip. I learned a lot of things that I thought that I was better off than what I was. But it kind of took me for a toll this time. So I'd love to do one and just do one with a hammock, but I don't know how I keep warm enough in that. Even with my military sleeping bag, I still think, and I've got the underquilt for the hammock, but I don't know if I would be able to handle that temps for 7 days. Yeah, Nicole, it is. It's I'll tell you, chaga. Now, the difference is I don't buy the stuff online or buy it from the store, and I make a double tincture. So I've got best of both worlds of the chaga because it's a very dense, hard plant to get that much out of it. So using the alcohol and then using it to make a tea and adding the two together, you get both benefits from the outer and the inner of the chaga. It's a cool thing. Yeah, it's kind of funny how that happens there, Chris. It was the doctor didn't like the idea that she was coming to me, and then they really freaked out when I asked for her blood tests and her blood work. And they're like, "Well, we can explain this to you." And she says, "Well, it's not for me. It's for my son. He wants to look at my blood." And they kind of freaked out about that. And then when he couldn't figure out why, she wasn't taking any of their medicines or prescriptions that they were offering her. And she's like, "No, I don't need that," and "No, I don't need that," and they just couldn't figure it out, and their mind was blown. And all I did was I was using chaga, I was using cucumber and pumpkin, all natural stuff, and she made it through chemo with no problems whatsoever. The radiation, she's having issues with her legs falling asleep, and there's nothing I can find that can actually take care of that. But why this is the way it is, North Star, is because when we do things naturally and we learned, from our ancestors, from the Native Americans and everything else, then Big Pharma don't make any money. That's why they like to retract a lot of this stuff. And when you look it up and you see the benefits of it, and they say, well, it hasn't been tested to the full extent. And the reason why is because Big Pharma is going to lose money if they put it out there. Do I have a medical background? I was a EMT for 5 years. I was actually an intermediate, but I do not have everything that I learned. I learned from a Native American and from books. Yeah. Yeah, Chris, asparagus is really good. People know right away when you're eating asparagus because when you pee, it just stinks. Blood testing I knew because I do have doctors that are friends of mine, and but I also know where her blood should be at, her levels, especially with what people don't realize is cancer is a part of us. It's in our system. So when our immune system goes down, or if we have a sudden tragedy or are in that effect, that allows that cell growth to grow. But if we keep our immune system high enough, our body will naturally fight it and can cure it if it's set up the right way. The problem is most people find out that they have cancer when it's in the later stages, and then it's really hard to counteract that because the cell growth is already there. It's too big, and then it doesn't work as well. But by us eating healthy and growing our own foods, because of the foods that the minerals that are in the plants itself, and that kind of stuff, we can eat healthy, and then we have that ability to keep our immune systems up to where they should be. Yeah, Nicole, I've seen a lot of stuff running with the ambulance and a lot of stuff in ER, and a lot of that stuff, what I know now, a lot of things could have been taken care of. Yeah, gut health is a good one too. That's why we make our apple cider vinegar, Chris. Dandelion. You guys hear me all the time talk about dandelion. Dandelion is a humongous one for gut health. You get that right, you get your guts right, and then everything else falls in place. I thought you were going to bed, Mel. Talking about good stuff, you can't go to sleep. Mel, there's so much stuff that I don't talk, like I don't usually talk about mushrooms because the fact is there's so many lookalikes, and if you don't do your research and if you're not out there putting in the time, it's real easy to go find something and it's the wrong thing. So I don't talk about that a lot. I have an echo? Huh. It's probably coming off my speakers. See if that takes it away. RG's that take it away? I don't have nothing else open here. Mic's up. Turn it down a little bit. It's pretty high. Why do I got two microphones going here? Oh. See if that took care of it. Nope, it didn't. Huh. I don't know where the echo's coming from. That's weird. Nope, still an echo. Did it just happen, or has it been that way the whole time? Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's two mics running, two inputs. Texting while brushing your teeth. Now that's a new one. Actually, I got some dandelion root right here. I think I showed this the last time that I was live. That'd be really good to. That would be really good to talk about, Chris, because the tinctures are diluted. The med properties of the herb, he wrote in his thesis on the subject. I don't know. I would think that it depends on what you're using to make the tincture. If you're using the alcohol, or if you're just using the oils, depends on which one you're using. Because the thing of it is, with a tincture, you have to use the alcohol to suck out the medicinal purposes of the tincture. But I know by far eating fresh is a lot better. Yeah, Wade, herbals are one of the best things out there. Like Chris said, if you guys get your guts right, you can regulate your blood pressure. You can regulate so much. Apple cider vinegar, we use that a lot. Not only with, we use it for washing the dog's hair. It keeps their coats nice and thick. They don't flake off. There's so many benefits from just using apple cider vinegar. Hard on the teeth though. I drink it through a straw. Oh, well, thank you, Butterfly, for finding us. Wild lettuce. Yeah, that's another one that I don't talk a whole lot about because wild lettuce was actually it has the same properties as morphine, so it has to be done correctly. The cool thing about plants and medicinal plants and stuff is that the plant matter changes every year depending on how warm it is, how much water it gets, so our bodies don't get immune to it. And at the same time, the viruses can't get immune to it too. So you can fight things off so much better using medicinal than you can using big pharma, because they're giving you the same thing over and over. That's how you get the superbug. Apple cider vinegar gives you bad heartburn. Heavens, try it with a shot glass, or take your like a teaspoon of it, put it in a glass, put some water in there, and then put some honey in there, warm water, some honey, and stir it up and see if that helps. But if it continuously gives you heartburn, you can also take mint leaf, and mint leaf will get rid of that in a heartbeat. Yeah, single daddy can mess you up. Plantain, yeah, plantain is a wonder. It's a wonder thing. That plant is amazing. You guys, if you have kids or something like that, and you're out and they get stung, take a little bit of plantain, chew it up, stick it on there, gone. And wounds, I mean, I make some wound salve with yarrow and plantain, and it's actually called a woodsman's salve, and it's amazing stuff. Yeah, it just depends on how you prepare it. I mean, you have to boil it down and you have to make it right. That's why, a lot of times I don't talk about a lot of stuff, because if you get the wrong person in there and they hear about that and they run wild with it. So Wolf wants to come out and play tonight. Yeah, everybody. The funny thing is if you look in your yard, there's stuff in your grass. I mean, and you got to remember too, guys, is you want to make sure that your lawn isn't treated. You're not using any fungicide or any kind of junk like that, because you're taking that in your system when you do that. So it's got to be pesticide free. You want to say I always say at least 100 yards off of a road before you can pick that stuff. I like to go to meadows where there's nothing around. Big old leaves. Our land here has never been sprayed or anything like that, so I can do that. Old man's beard. Yep. Well, my chat just disappeared. Oh, now it's back. Yeah, Nicole, you can. Yeah, I just chew it up and make it kind of pulpous, and you just stick it on there, and you're good to go. And what's really cool is the little strands that you pull apart. The string part is actually, they're really tough, but if you can find them when they're young, if you ever guys can make a wild salad, that is one of those that I have. It's a must. And then we'll put some wood sorrel in there, get that little tart in there, and it's just a wonderful thing. Yeah, Mel, that'd be good. Plantain and yarrow? No, Grace, I don't. Take care, Mel. We'll get some sleep. I'm gonna be jumping off here quick. I gotta get up in the morning. I gotta clean the pool, get the water, our gardens watered. Yeah, wood sorrel. The kids love that. I mean, it's a little treat. It's good. Yeah, Freaky, the dog's whining. Time for him to go outside, and that's what his problem is. Hey, Mal, if you're still in here, check that horseradish root out. And tell Ben to check out horseradish because it's a huge medicinal plant. This thing's amazing. Yeah, heavens, I love plantain. Sure, Chris, go ahead. I just actually got a book last year. It's Peterson's Field Guide for my area, just medicinal. It's really cool. Thank you guys for so much for stopping in here. It was this quick thing. Grace, thanks for kicking me in the butt and telling me to go up and do a live stream. It's been good to see everybody. I definitely have to come back and once things settle down here and I get the wood all split for the winter. Be less stuff to do until the harvesting comes in. Then it's go, go, go. Actually, single dad, I have one similar to that one. I think this is going to be about the same as that one, Chris. It's green, but it's edible wild plants. I got that one. This is my favorite. Nicole, and by the way, Mark, next time it's past 1 in the morning. Already admitted to have a few drinks. Please don't listen to what I say. I felt so bad about that. That's all right, Nicole. I've ate peppers out of that jar so many times and never had a problem. It's just that one just about kicked my butt. Not a good chef game. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Smell what the rock is cooking. Here's another one, Chris, if you can find this one. This book is amazing. Peterson's Hand Guide. It's all medicinal plants for our area. This is an awesome book to have. And then this one I just recently got. I got to do a lot more reading. This is the Herbal Antibiotics. I found a lot of interesting stuff in here. And what's really funny is we were talking about it before, but the first couple pages in here is all about tinctures. And then this book I've gone through numerous times, and I would say that this is about a must. This will tell you what you're growing, what the benefits of it is, and especially with the times we live in now. I went through this book to make sure what I got in the garden is worth having, and it tells me what it's all about. And you're not going to find this in most books that I've read. This was a really good book. Wow, look at that, City Girl. I haven't seen you in a long time. Good to see you. Actually, Nicole, I've had on Spicy's channel. I've ate peppers out of here before. It was just that one pepper had the kick of this whole jar that was full at one time. So it's not nothing for me to eat one of these peppers, but it just seemed like that one there. And number one is I didn't eat nothing. Number two is I made the mistake is I went and ran and started drinking milk. And then it just decided, let me tell you, it all came up. It was coming up through my nose everywhere. Not a fun night. But one of the things is that, and I actually have on my phone now, is I have an identifier. So if there's something that I don't know, I can actually take a picture of it. And it's identifier, so it's an app on your phone. Viper, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you. We're just going to be shutting her down here pretty quick. Yeah, Fox, Canterbury's got some good books for the survival side of things. The knowledge that are in these books will save your life. That's the difference. Canterbury's got the basics in there. He's going a lot more depth of what you're dealing with, and they're really cool. Especially the Peterson's Hand Guide, because it's got pictures, and they're actually decent looking pictures. I mean, it's green, so the backdrops are gonna screw with it, but I mean, that's what's cool about the Petersons is they got pictures. City, yeah, I don't have any more ghost pepper eggs. I gotta wait. Yeah, Chris, you'll enjoy it. The Peterson one is really good, and especially for medicinal and colds, flus, sickness. This book here is amazing. Yeah, City, I'll have the stream up, as long as they don't kick it off. Yeah, Evans, I love pictures too. It's amazing what's in the books, and what's really cool about this is that it fits in the back of a pocket. It's not big like it's going to be humongous. This will actually fit in your side pocket, so it's really cool if you're out in the woods. And I take the wild edibles, and I'll take the medicinal one with me, just in case. You know, I might run across. I got some pictures of. This year I found out in the swamp, I found some skunk cabbage that I've never saw before, and this thing smelled like death. I was just blown away. I never in my life seen it. Was like a dark purple. It had a really, in the bowl, it had the flower stem was in the bowl, and the thing just stunk like death. I can, the app for that, Sandy. No, I got a LG, but it's called Plant Snap. Is the app that I have on my cell phone. So you can go to Google Play, and it's free to download. There is ads, but it's a decent app, and it's called Plant Snap. Millennium Homesteader, thanks for coming in here. But like I said, maybe what we'll do, Chris, when we do a live stream together, we'll get more in depth in these books. That'd be a good live stream to do, especially in the days that we have. You don't. What I like about having the book is that if my phone goes dead or the internet goes dead or cell towers go dead, you still have the information. You got it at your fingertips. That's what I like about this. All right, now they're both over here. What? You guys gotta go outside? Hang on a second, guys. I'll be right back. All right. There's Truth. Good to see you. Fox, you can read a book at night. All right, guys, we're gonna be shutting her down. I want to thank everybody so much for jumping in here. I didn't advertise this. I was going live. Grace, thanks for kicking me in the butt for telling me to go live. I do want to mention, guys, that we will be coming out with a podcast. The name of the channel will be called Beloved, and it's a Christ-based channel, and it's just going to be how we're going to describe the times that we're in and what our Lord has talked about and stuff like that. So when the channel does come out and we're finished setting up, like I said, there's 2 other gentlemen that will be joining me with that one. We'll let you guys know, and it should be really cool. Chris says my nephew brought me a ton of old books a few years back. I got a ton of books of different edibles and stuff like that too, Chris. Take care, Fox. Freaky, take care. Wade, thanks for coming in and joining us. Truth Freeze jumped in a little too late. Thomas Jordan, thank you so much for coming in here. City Girl, it was great to see you again. I hope you're doing well. I figured you would be, Chris. Yeah, I just think it's time, especially with things that are going on, to make sure that our heart's in the right spot and that we're not letting all this depression and things going on in our lives, and we're not, keeping ourselves over there, that we're actually keeping our eyes on the ball. And a lot of people's asked me to talk about the word in layman's terms to give them a better understanding. And obviously you have to have your discernment and read the Bible yourself, but I'm more than willing to help to talk about that stuff. Oh, Merle, he's doing good. He's busy beaver. I talk to him at least. I try to get to him at least, if every couple weeks I'll call him and see him, or he'll call me. But he's doing really good. Fox, you don't have anything to talk about? All right, guys, we're going to shut her down. Thanks again for coming in here. You guys all take care. God bless. Be safe. And take care of yourself and your family and each other. Be good, guys. We'll see you in the next one.